Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports as we get set to bring you some terrific NBA action. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. To the middle, here's Hartenstein. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
Well, this is the kind of pass that gets everyone excited. It's also how you build great team chemistry.
And that one's good, Lillard. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
It's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander.
In the flick of a switch, going from defense to offense.
Well, just terrific anticipation to force the turnover and ignite the break.
Basket counts.
And a great look. Lillard always looking for teammates. Doesn't have tunnel vision.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Score it. His third straight basket in 3 tries.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander just slicing his way inside. No doubt on the finish.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Doris, do you think the Oklahoma City Thunder has the best young core in the NBA?
Well, they are absolutely loaded with talent, Kevin. Not only that, they fit together. Now they've got a perennial MVP because Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has inserted himself into the best player in the game conversation and a rising star in Chet Holmgren. Look out.
Williams gets the bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Kicks it out to Lillard. Milwaukee, no good that time either. On the wing, Williams. And the 3 off target. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. That's a 2 from Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in. Lillard's got 6 points.
That first step of Lillard, deadly.
Milwaukee with the rebound.
Well, this is the kind of shot we've come to expect him to make. He's got to be upset with that one.
Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Lillard. The Thunder with the lead. Left side, Williams. Fires the 3. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 8 points for him. Drops in the tray.
Being ready on the catch, such an important skill, and Luke Dort's confidence really starting to grow.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Trailing here by 8. Good on the three-point shot.
A downright lethal three-point threat. Lillard is someone defenders must stay attached to if they want to have any impact. The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And so it's Oklahoma City holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Here we are sizing up GA Jalen Williams, and his shooting has got to be his biggest strength.
Absolutely. He's great at spacing the floor for his teammates with his catch and shoot abilities, but he's equally gifted shooting off the dribble.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, Lou Dort makes his bones at the defensive end. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander says, I always try to test myself against him in practice because he's the best of the best. And Coach Mark Dagnall said, I look at him more like he's an artist. We can shift him anywhere. There's no one he can't guard. Kevin?
David, he is a beast. Wow. Thank you for the report. Giannis says, get off me.
Contact just doesn't matter against Giannis. Once he's inside, he is not to be stopped.
There's Williams. Back to Caruso. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 3 to shoot. Tries again. Caruso, no good.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Timeout, timeout.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. Here's Lillard. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Just superb timing. Lopez stretches out beautifully to send that back.
That's to Giannis. Antetokounmpo converts inside.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Now here's Caruso. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Dort. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City. Deflects the pass. Pass to Caruso. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Caruso's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Nice shot by Portis.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Hands it from downtown. 11 points here for Jalen Williams.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Hartenstein in the high post. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Bucks trailed by 3. Here's Lillard. Just 5 to shoot. And there's the foul. We're going Alex Caruso. That's his first foul. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. Here's Lillard. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Some nights Lillard can just keep going and going.
A wide open look here for Caruso. And the Thunder another 3. 3 seconds left. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
This guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front, up by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Greg, we know about the Euro step, but is the decel the next move that's getting more notice?
I think it is, Kevin, and you can see players have quickly incorporated that into their arsenal. It's been fun to watch, man, and I tell you, it creates some uncomfortable situations.
And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now Lillard. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, the Thunder are young, but they figured out how to win. Defensive ace Lou Dort talked about their chemistry. He said nobody cries about shot selection or anything like that. We know what each player can do. We just really want to see the team win and succeed. Kevin, you see that in the play.
Don't you, David? Every single game, pulling in the right direction. Now, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their 2nd NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
That's tipped. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That's his 1st foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And it's the Thunder with the ball. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Giannis right side. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And you love watching Giannis operate inside. So assertive and forceful.
Caruso with the ball. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in the corner. Shot clock at 5. Can't connect from short range. The Bucks trail. For the tie. Antetokounmpo through contact.
Look, you can see their confidence growing. They have reason to believe.
What I love is the heart, the fire, the tenacity. This is absolutely fantastic.
And there's the length of Giannis. Bad idea to even attempt to get that shot open.
Lillard outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. And here are the Thunder now. Out left to the wing. to Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to get back on track here. Misses at the rim. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Doris, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has a chance to go down as one of the greatest Canadian basketball players ever.
Kevin, that is a bold statement when you consider that the great Steve Nash, two-time MVP and one of the best passers in the history of the game, is of Canadian descent. But this guy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, is putting together quite the resume. Let's just hope he can sustain that stardom.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Now, here's Lillard. 15 points in the game. And that one is off. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort wide open. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dort's got 6.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Middleton outside. Rebound by Williams. The Thunder leading by 3. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Dort. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Well, Dort touched the paint, and he was immediately thinking score.
The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. And it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Here's Lillard. Can they get it? And the layup is good. He's got 17.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Up in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Thunder lead by 5. And we've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The Thunder leading by 5. Wallace looking for an opening. Here's Jang. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Driving in. Machetes his way. Giannis. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Every aspect of Giannis's game showing tonight. Just unreal.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Wallace. Wallace drawing the double team. Here's Joe. The three-pointer is right on target. Joe's got the lead up to 8 now for the Thunder. And thrown by Jang. Left side Williams. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds to the Thunder as Oklahoma City retains possession.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Antetokounmpo. And a wide open look for Portis. And it's Antetokounmpo picking up the assist.
And how about the splendid floor vision from Antetokounmpo? A good decision maker, improves his passing each and every year.
Williams for three. Buries the long-range jumper. Williams has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. Absorbs the contact. Nice finish by Giannis.
And no one in the league does it better. Giannis feeling the contact there, almost using that to propel himself for the finish.
Antetokounmpo with the steal. And here's the fast break. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And there's the call on Lou Dort. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And you know, he knows he's the leader of this team. Giannis embracing the opportunity to come through with big baskets.
Outside Williams. And they get it back. Here's Dort. Fires the three. Milwaukee with the rebound. .133 left in the fourth quarter. Giannis left side. Portis inside the three-point line. Off the left rim and out.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
And that one is good from Hartenstein.
Now that's where you like your shots to come from.
Back to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
And the pressure just doesn't get to Middleton. In fact, he embraces it, loves the opportunity to take the big shot. And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo.
Ill-advised pass on that one, guys. I mean, he had to know there was a man there in position to get that turnover. Proof positive that Lillard is worthy. That's talent you can build a franchise around. And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Basket here in this game may be all over.
Yeah, but the main priority, Kevin, has to be taking care of the basketball and using the clock. And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
That one goes in.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Williams with a clean look. The shot.